What's up, everybody? It's me, the new Sussy Bros TV member. My name is Lane Avalos. I'm the new Sussy Bros TV member, the second member of Sussy Bros. And we're gonna add more members here. But today, I'm gonna tell you my story on how Tachanka from Rainbow 60, he had a crush on me. Bro, I couldn't even believe it. Like, it was actually crazy. So what happened? This is what happened, right? So I loaded up into a game of Rainbow Six Siege, and I chose Ash. And then what happened was I did this. I got Ash, and I looked at my loadout. I was selecting my gun. I was like, what the heck? Why is there a minigun in my loadout? So I got the minigun. I was like, bro, I think I have Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege account. It glitched and gave me Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege account. So I selected the minigun, and I went in as Ash. In the start of the round, I instantly ran, and I was like super fast. It was like A-Train. I instantly ran in the building, in sight, and I took my minigun, and I reached in the sight. It was like this. I was like, I shoot my Ash charge, and then the door opens, and then I run in with my minigun, and I ace around, and I was like this. I was like, and then I got all headshots. And then my teammate was like, bro, oh my gosh, is that Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege account? And I was like, I was talking to my teammates, so I was like, bro, I don't even know how this happened. They just gave me Tom Clancy's account. So what happened after that was the next round. This is when Tachanka came in. He almost on my drone. And what he did, I don't know how he did this. I'm droning into sight, about to use my minigun again and get another ace. And Tachanka, he grabbed my drone like this. He like that, and he grabbed my drone and he picked up my drone. And what happened? He was like, he took up his knife. He was like, if you use that minigun again on my team, there's gonna be consequences. But I was like, bro, what is this guy gonna do? He's not gonna do a thing. So then after that, he shot my drone. And then what happened next? I went in again, and I got my Ash. And since my Ash has a cowboy hat, I also had a lasso. So what I did was I took my lasso and I lassoed Tachanka, and I sat there, and then I pulled out the minigun back out, and I was like, and I killed the four other people that's not Tachanka on their team, and then I killed my teammates. So I got 8 kills over, and it was just me and Tachanka. And then I was like, what you gonna do about it? I just used the minigun again, and then I shot him, boom, and we won the round, and I shot him in the head. And then the next round, before I could even get into sight, he ran out of the building, and he picked up my drone. And he's like this. You really just did the minigun again after I told you not to. Now, you didn't listen to me. I'm gonna have to fist fight you. And he pulled me into the game. He was like this. He came on, he's like, and he reached his hand out. He reached his hand into my drum, and his hand came out the screen, and he was grabbing my back. I was like, and he pulled me into the game. And then he killed, like, right in front of me, he pulled out his pistol. He was like, boom, 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 and killed all my teammates. And then one time he went, and killed all my teammates. So it was a 1v1 situation. And I was like, Tachanka, you must not know. Jinxie, I trained with him. Jinx, yeah, you guys, I mean, I forgot to tell you, but I literally trained with Jinxie on Rainbow Six Siege. That's why I'm a champion. And he's like, okay, let's see if you're a real champion. And he started fighting me. I was like, I uppercutted him. He was like, oh, and his helmet flew off. And they realized Tachanka was bald. And so what I did is I slapped him on the back of his head. He was bald. He got so mad, like his eyes started going red. It's like, and then he was like, and then he like kicked me to the ground. He's like, I was like this, oh, I can't see. And then I like neck chopped him. He was like, I learned that one from Braden Clark. He taught me how to fake that. So then Tachanka, he was like, oh my gosh, bro, that really hurt. You just neck chopped me. So then literally what happened next is we got in a hand-to-hand combat. We fighting so hard. Dodge. I was dodging. We were both dodging each other. We were like evenly matched. But then I seen something on the ground that could help me win. So what it was this bag of sunflower seeds. What I did is I opened the sunflower seeds and I put them in my mouth, and I was like, and then I transformed into the Gatling P from Plants vs. Zombies, and I put the helmet on. I was like, I had my helmet, and I took all the sunflowers, I was like, and I was spinning them out at him, and he was like, and he had all these gunshots in him, and it was like, he died, and then I won that round, and now it was 3-0, match point. We were about to win the round, but literally what happened was all my teammates died when they were rushing in sight. It was a 1v5 scenario. So I took my lasso out again, and I was like, and then I whipped the Fenrir's head off, and then I was like, and then I killed the last 3 teammates, Caviera, Warden, and Vigil. And again, 1v1 situation, me and Tachanka. So I was about to lasso him to win the game, and he did this. The lasso came out of him, he was like, and he pulled me to him, and he's like, you just beat me in a fist fight. That was so handsome. And he tried to kiss me. I was like, bro, I'm not gay, bro. Get off me. And then I used my feet like, and then I kicked him back. And I was like, please go on a date with me. I'll do anything. I was like, thinking about this. And I was like, Tachanka, I'll consider going on a date with you if only you do one thing for me. And that one thing, if you find all 20 of King Von missing dreads in 48 hours, I will go on a date with you, Tachanka. So he's like, bro, you really want me to find all of King Von's dreads? Bro, that's like impossible, bro. If I find all 20 King Von's dreads, I'll be targeted by all the rappers of the current era. And I was like, you want to go on a date with me, Tachanka? That's what you're gonna have to do. Just what you're gonna have to do. So Tachanka was like, fine, I'll do it. And once he went to do it, I was like, bro, there's no way he's gonna do it. We're not gonna find all 20 King Von dreads. Apparently he recorded it, and he sent me this picture. So yeah, that was the picture he sent me. It's crazy. Oh, you might be wondering why I had to change the scenery, because my garage blew up. Yeah, so that was pretty crazy. Okay, but what happened after he sent me that picture? He was like, he sent me a message on Ubisoft. I was like, bro, how did you find me so fast? He said, it's easy, bro. I just am goated. That's what he said. I was like, bro, that doesn't even make sense, bro. And I was like, all right, fine. I have to go on a date with you because you did my challenge and I have to keep my promises. So then he's like, okay, let's go to Chipotle. I was like, okay, that's like I was like in my head, I was like, that's like a weird date spot, bro. Is he like poor or something? So we get there to Chipotle and this guy orders 5 burrito bowls. I'm like, bro, how are you gonna eat all that, bro? And so he eats it all in 5 seconds. He eats 1 burrito bowl, and once again, he takes one, he goes, and he's done. I was like, are you just gonna sit there and like watch me eat this whole time? So then he's like, no, I'm not. And then he takes mine and goes, that's a 6 burrito bowls in like 10 seconds. So what he was like, bro, yeah, bro, it's done, bro. You ain't getting nothing. So then he's like, really? If I can't have you, no one can. I'm gonna kill you. So then, what he did is he pulled out this gun, and he shot in there, boom, 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 boom. Everyone here is not leaving. But little do you know, I knew this was gonna happen, and I came prepared. So what I did is I had this sword in my pocket this whole time. I was like, and I sliced his hand off. And he's like, everyone will leave this but you. And what happened next is he's like, oh really? He was about to punch me, but I stopped, and he looked at his hand, he's like, oh my gosh, my hand is missing. Oh my gosh, somebody, why did you do this to me? And I was like, let me make a call. So I picked up the phone, boop, 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 typing in the number. I was like, I need backup. This guy's crazy. And he's like, what did you just say? Who did you just call? I'm like, someone very strong. They will take you down. So the person who shows up that I called, this is a big reveal, John Fleming. You guys might not know who he is, but for where I come from, he's the devil. He's a legend. So he comes and he's like, yo, Lane, who is it that I need to take care of? And I was like, I need an angel shot. So he's like, who? And I say, the guy right there. So he's like, I bet. And he just, and he punches Tachanka. And what happens is he punches this guy, he punches a hole right in his shoulder. So what happens is Tachanka's like, he's like trying to strangle him. Wow. He's trying to strangle him while John Fleming he's like, and he's like punching Tachanka while he's getting strangled. And then John Fleming, while he's choking, while he's choking out, getting choked out by Tachanka, John Fleming is punching him while he's trying to get, but Tachanka, he won't let go. So they get into this huge fight. And the Chipotle is getting flown around. Every ingredients are flying. And the guacamole lands right on Tachanka and makes him slip. And Tachanka almost loses his balance, but he used that as an advantage, and he's like flipped John Fleming over his shoulder, and he got him on the ground, and he was still choking him out. John Fleming did this, and he cut a hole right through Tachanka. But Tachanka, he still wouldn't let go. So what I had to do to help John Fleming is I took my sword, and I was like, I will evolve my sword and turn it into a blue sword. My sword was on fire. My sword was on fire with blue flames. And I sliced Tachanka's head off. And Tachanka's head, it came off his head like that, and it just sat there looking. But then, the dreads of King Von, they came out of Tachanka's pockets and reattached Tachanka's head on. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna become King Von now. He's King Von's vessel for destruction of the earth. And John Fleming sees this, and he's like, oh my god, I can't take King Von all by myself. We need backup, and backup fast. So what he does is he calls, he's like, we need backup, Susan! And Susan Fleming comes, the ancient warrior, out of the grave. Her hand comes out of the grave. She's like, I quit before, but I won't quit this time. And she saves everybody. She saves everybody from King Von Tachanka. And then after that, we all eat some Chipotle with like the leftover ingredients and make a campfire. But that's it. That's the end of the story. That was how Tachanka from Rainbow Six Siege had a crush on me. And some bad things happened after that. So, peace out, YouTube. Sussy Bro #2 Lane is out.